Okay, we got to kind of move here. So come on over here. I'll show you. Watch out for my camera. It's in a good position here. So come on over. I'll show you what, for those that are going to do it. If you feel a little woozy with this, please just stay seated. All right. So
I'm shorter.
you're going to get this little paper packet, if you will. This is going to be your work. It's going to be your work area right here. So you're going to get a little test slide, if you will, and just make a mark down it. Put A on one side, B on the other. You got to flip it over though. You don't want to put your blood on that stuff. Okay. So that gives you A and B side. You will also get what we call a lancet here. To trigger this, you basically turn this and it will release it as you take this out, and it's set. So you're gonna push down on this when it's up against your finger, which I'll show you in just a minute. Okay. You get 2 toothpicks because you don't want to cross-contaminate. Okay, 1 toothpick for one side, 1 for the other. You cross-contaminate, you're going to get mixed results, and you're going to get confused and think you're like some freak of nature. Okay. You get a gauze. You want to use this wet alcohol swab to just clean your finger before you do it. And for you wussies out there, we got a Band-Aid. Okay? Take it easy, okay? All right. So these are your A and your B. Antibodies are labeled. They don't necessarily always blue for A, but antibody A and antibody B. Okay? And so in a second, when I put my little blood samples on, the A antibody is going to go on the A side and the B on the B respectively. All right. So.
Do we need to wipe the first drop off?
No. Okay. Some of you may not be bleeders. If you have cold hands, that's going to prevent you from bleeding very well. If you use any tobacco or on like 5 energy drinks in the last hour, that's going to affect your blood draws as well. What I usually do is just have people just kind of milk, see how my finger's getting a little red at the bottom. That knows you got a good blood supply down towards the bottom. You're ready to go. You don't need a lot of blood on here, but you need enough. Okay. So just take the little alcohol swab that finger there or this finger. It's fine, doesn't matter. And when you do this, you're going to want to put it on the side of your finger, not on the top. Okay. You just push down, and it's going to make a little right there. That's it. And there we go. And so you're going to get a little blood, and put a little drop over on that B side, and that's about as much as you need right there as you see it. Okay. A little bit more might be good. Okay. Everybody upright still? Okay, that's good. All right. So all you do is that. I got my A side. This is my B though, so I'm going to just get one little sample here. Put one little sample on the B side. And a little sample on the A side. Just like that. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to mix those sides like this, and I'm looking for that agglutination, aren't I? That clumping. Okay, there's the B side. You really stir it in good. Okay, and there's the A side, and you may even want to take it and just kind of tilt it back and forth. Do you see any agglutination in there?
On that side and that one.
No. Remember what the picture looked like when I showed you in your book. Okay, so what kind of blood type am I? There's no agglutination.
You're O.
I'm O, and most of us are going to be O, remember? Okay, so I can donate to you, so I'm a really good friend of yours today, okay? So I'll put this Band-Aid on because otherwise I'm going to bleed all over you. You cannot help your neighbor, okay? That's not something we would advise. If you are one of those people like, oh my gosh, I can't put this little lancet on me, I can do that for you. I put on gloves to do that though, but your neighbors can't help you with that. Now, anything that's sharp, anything plasticky that's sharp that could poke somebody needs to go into the sharps container. All of this, even though that has blood on it. No, it does not. No, not on paper. Not paper products. So this can all go into the trash. Right. When you're done in your work areas, spray it with this bottle, which will be up here. Clean it off. Make sure it's all done. So if you have signed a release, referral release form here, come up and get yourself one of these packets. There are some of these antibody tubes in here. You can grab as well. We'll see longer in a bit.
Literally right on the top.
Body structure and functions.